Hi again. Hey, right now we're gonna talk about circles and arcs. So I just got a piece of paper here again. I did strap it down to my desk with some tape, basically so it doesn't wiggle around. You might want to check with. Well, you might want to think about it before you do this at home on your desk or something. My surface, I should probably tell you, a it's a drawing surface. It's a mat you can order that is this is this is 30 years old. They last a long time, obviously, if you take care of them. But it's had a lot of wear and tear. But it's a soft surface on my desktop, so when I draw, it keeps a clean surface. I don't pick up textures from the table behind it and stuff like that. Um, but the first thing I want to talk to you about right now, that actually is on topic, is drawing circles and arcs. To make an arc, to make a circle, there's certain things I need. One of those is a start point and an end point for an arc, or 2 points on the circle. I would need a center if possible, or at least one other point on the circular arc. Just like with a plane, I have to have 3 points. Now, I'm going to connect these with lines. So I'm literally going to take my pencil and I'm just going to connect this and this. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to connect this line, or this point, that point, to illustrate what I've got going on here. Once I've got 3 points, I can establish a plane. I can also establish a circle. Now, the trick with a circle is this. Same with an arc. If I know I got an arc that's going to touch at one point here and one point over here, I can figure out the rest if I have any third point on it. Now, I'm going to open up and I'm literally going to bisect these two lines. That's all I'm going to do. Just like we did earlier, I'm just going to take my compass and I'm going to put one on steel tip here. Bisect that line. Do the same thing with the other line. Change my compass size just a hair. So I'm not sure if this line's, if I was past the midpoint, I probably was. Okay, there's my two pieces. I can now bisect this. So if I take this right there, my compass, my pencil in. There's one bisection. Here it is. This point right here is now the center of my circle. Which means if I did this correctly, I can put that pencil of my compass right there, open it up to any of those 3 points, and if I go around this, I should hit right on them, if I'm right on them. Now, if I'm off a little bit, that means I was off in my measuring, which means I'm probably off. That one's actually good. I looks like I was off a little bit right there because I didn't see my pin mark there. It looks like it's off a little bit here because of this guy right here, so that means that one's off. Okay, but that's how you do it. So if you do it right, it lays it out just perfectly for you. Now, terms. Here we go. We got a circle now. If I have a line in real life that comes up to this, and it's going to be an inside corner, I'm going to end up with a line that looks like this. It's a tangent line. Now, that's back to your math. That point right there where it touches, that one and 1 point only, that is a tangent point. Now, it does not cross the circle. It only touches it. Now, in a mechanical part, this would probably go and either turn up here into an inside corner or turn up here into an inside corner or an outside corner. Either way, we got a couple of terms we need to know. If it's an inside corner, that is a filleted corner, and that's Fillet equals inside. Okay? My E looks horrible. Let's dial it up a little bit. Now, if it's an outside corner, it's called a round. The interesting part in your CAD systems, we use the fillet command for both. Okay, so watch out for that. But that's basically all we're doing. We'll establish the 2 points, the points of tangency, and we'll figure out where they fall from there. In this case, I basically set up and I found 3 points on a circle, and I found its center point based off those 3 points. An arc, honestly, to make an arc out of this, all I have to do is know where I'm starting and where I'm stopping at. So if I was starting there and I knew I was stopping, say, over here somewhere, I could just literally erase that around to that point. Okay, and make sure you never ever use your hands to push stuff off with. Okay, dusting brushes become very important when you're drawing, and you'll make nice, clean, smooth lines. That's the basics. That's old-fashioned board drafting. And I'm kind of doing this on a fly demo here so we can use it for our sketching assignments. But honestly, just learn to use your instruments. Really, the only thing I had was a compass, a pencil, and a straight edge. Okay. You'd really, right now, you can make a paper compass by literally taking, I'll use a Post-it note for this. I take a Post-it note. I'm leaving part of the sticky showing. And I had put part of it right there on that point and figured out where my halfway point was and just marked it. I could then just literally rotate it. And I'm using the sticky to hold it steady for me each time. Reset it here. Use the sticky again, reset it there. And then all I'd have to do is come back in here and I could literally play connect the dots. And if I dial it out, I'd get the same arc. Okay. So as we're doing this, we want to pay attention to our details, use our tools. If you don't have a circle template or a compass, use a paper template or a paper compass. Other things you can use, I've done it with rubber band before, but they have a little bit of give in them. Pencils with a piece of string work really well. And you just literally take one pencil and you close it up, put the string around it, it becomes your one point. You use the other pencil on the other end of the string and you just have to rotate it. And because the string doesn't stretch like a rubber band does, you get nice even circles. Okay. There's lots of options at home. Just use what you've got for your tools. But for right now, honestly, all you need is a straight edge, and it can be anything that's a straight edge, piece of paper, piece of cardstock, your normal ruler. Rulers are actually best, honestly, but you just don't want to run your pencil up and down the edge of them too much. Or, drawing tools like this. Okay. I get mine from various sources, everything from Modern School Supply, Alvin, Draftix, our local suppliers, our local business stores, like Staples, Home Depots, the local run ones, Walmart, Target, you name it. You can probably find most of this stuff there. A lot of times they come listed as a math set, because apparently math sells instead of just a drawing tool. So honestly, guys and girls, use what you got and let's start making stuff. I'm going to show you how to start your sketches in just a moment for your project and what I'm expecting of them. So thanks for your time. Bye.